So yeah, about the what has been going on 2020, it's interesting how people are, how the world is, and how humans are. People feel like there's a line at the end of 2020, like there's a line, and all of a sudden everything's gonna be all right because we're gonna pass 2020. But like, listen, on January 1st, 2021, other than the fact that it's 2021, it's gonna be the same shit. Like, economic crisis is upon us. Uh, People are now about to fight about vaccine or not vaccine. There's so much stuff that is going on. Hey, hello, Tatiana. It's I think we have to be realist, and at the same time we have to be what up, Enroc? And we also have to be, I would say, to keep the faith. You see what I mean? We have to keep the faith. Uh, but what I'm seeing right now is that people are really becoming, people are losing their minds. Like these COVID situation is making people lose their mind. Um, Social media is not helping. Most people now are acting like if there can only be one truth. You know, people are acting like if there's no space anymore for conversation, no space anymore for the people who come on TV, or the science to try. Like, it's something that we don't know nothing about. We didn't know nothing about. I mean, it's not that we didn't know nothing about. There's a lot of give me a second. There's a lot of there's a lack of the possibility to have conversation that are where everybody's thinking that everybody is lying. Everybody, like, can you imagine that people are thinking that there's a big international plot against humanity, and this virus have been created, and whatever. Listen, I'm not saying that it's impossible that it could have escaped a laboratory or something, but yeah, I believe that the fact that everybody is willing to believe all the things that they read on their WhatsApp messages or the videos I receive are so ridiculous. And there's a case to think about everybody's mental health. The fact that we are people who in our countries, our civilized, rich countries, we are used to being free to do whatever we want, and all that. I believe that a lot of people are, because they've been stuck at home, not able to work, not able to foresee the future. I think a lot of people are just starting to be lost. Like, and I understand it is really something that can temper your mental health. All these anxiety, all the loss of direction, the fact that most countries don't even know what to do because they were not ready for this, especially the rich countries. They were busy thinking, oh, the poor are gonna die everywhere, and then they were dying everywhere, so they were not ready for this. And a lot of them did a poor job, but now a lot of the people are like, a lot of people are believing everything they read and everything they receive. Like, you got two people who make a video, like if it's an interview, they say they are a doctor and people believe them. Like, and a lot of people are just taking the time to invent stuff or whatever they believe and talk about aliens and about this and about that. And a lot of people need to believe something, I guess. And nobody wants to think anymore about the possibility that shit happens, because shit happened before. Listen, there've been world wars, there've been pandemics before. It was just not in our lifetimes, but there's been pandemics before, and everybody has been praying for a vaccine. And the reason why it arrived that fast is because there's never been so much scientists working at the same thing and sharing information, first of all, but also because this is not the first COVID virus. This is the SARS-CoV-19 2. It's the second one. There was a first one that was not the same but looked the same. So in a way, they were already working on the vaccine for the first one, and the MERS was also part of the same family. It's not like a brand new thing that came from Mars or from Jupiter. So I understand that everybody is looking for answers and they need people to give them answers. But when you think about it, not everybody has answers. And a lot of the people, they are looking for the answers now. And all the things that you are seeing, all the people who are pushing all these narratives for you to, they also have their own agenda. And you have to really be careful of who you listen to and how. Now, should you take a vaccine right now? Of course not. You can't anyway. You will not be able before another 4 months. So let's see what happens to the people who took them now. If they transform into gremlins, I guess there's a problem. But there's no reason to. Like, it's not a vaccine that will change people's DNA, because that's not possible the way it is. There's a lot of people that are working on solutions, and by the time we are able to, as the general population, take our vaccines, there probably will be 10 different proposals.